Hi guys, Righteous Raymond here, author of Gaslit, Escaping the Narcissist Pit. And today I'm going to read you all an excerpt from pages 206 and 207. And this is from chapter 12 called Pit Living. And this subsection is called Initiate, Participate, and Compete. So I want to share with y'all something about that. As you see, the title is it's not just about gaslighting. This is the subtitle, Escaping the Narcissist Pit. This is a very important part of the book that some people maybe overlook, the pit part. It's a very important part of the book. And that's about gaslit. It's also about the pit. And so I even have a diagram here that how the Lord kind of gave it to me. Kind of depiction of how I understand it. So there's pits, planes, and peaks. I like PPP. That's why I have a photography business called Pics and Pixel Photography. I always had this thing about it since I was a kid about PPP. Not PPP loans, but PPP. So initiate, participate, and compete. So the two, I have a lot of quotes in this book that help me get out of my pit. And two of the quotes are, God can't help if you keep choosing to play small, and everything you want in life is right outside your comfort zone, by Paul V. Harris. So I'm going to read y'all this excerpt from page 206 and 207. When God pulls you out of your pit, he will place your feet on solid, level ground. This level ground is what I call the plane. So you see here. So this is in a deep, dark pit. God pulls you out the pit onto the plains. Okay? When this happens, it will result in the possibility of another revelation that God gave me. Initiate, compete, participate. Once you escape the pit, you cannot just stand there. You must do the next thing, which is to compete for resources. So some of you all, you've been in a pit. Think about a pit. Like in a pit, it's dark, clammy, damp, smelly, maybe a little water, rainwater down there, trash that came from the rainfall, just in there from the gutters. You may see some people down there that you don't want to see. Maybe that's the best kind of people you want to be around. Limited resources, limited opportunities, limited range of motion, limited vision. So this is what pit represents to those things to me. So when God pulls you out of a pit, dating the narcissist, with the narcissist, working for the narcissist, worshiping with the narcissist, living with the narcissist, parenting by the narcissist, best friends with the narcissist, he pulls you out of a deep, dark pit, and you're on a plane now. Think about a plane. When you're on a plane, you can see around better. Cool. Who's out here? I didn't know these people were out here. Of course not, because the people that you see now on the planes would never exist or never stay in the pit. So you look around like, oh, he's cute. That job pays how much a year? Oh, that church does not beg you for your money and make fun of you and insult you. So when you have the pit, you start seeing these amazing opportunities and experiences, and you're super excited about it. But you're not supposed to sit there and sit your mouth open like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. Like when I first went to New York in 2019, you first got there and they can tell the tourists, because all the tourists look up in the air like, wow, that's amazing. These tall buildings. You don't just sit there and just gawk at the new world. You're supposed to explore. You're supposed to initiate. Go out there. Go to Empire State Building. Go to Madison Square Gardens. Go to the, where they have the Met Gala. Go to, Chinatown. Go to Little Italy. We went everywhere we could go. We went everywhere. We went to the 911 Memorial. We didn't just sit there and just, well, I'm at the pit now. I'm out of Memphis now. I'm out the South now. We went to explore everything, you all. So that's what I mean by you're supposed to. So we took initiative. We went out there. We went to Broadway. We went to Manhattan. We went to Brooklyn for a short ride. We went everywhere, you all. We went everywhere we could go in 4 days in New York City. And that's how you all speak. When you all get out of the pit, don't just sit there and be like, I'm at the pit now. I'm relieved. I'm free. You're free, and that's important. But you need to go to the next step. Okay. And so let me keep reading. So I'm just going to read a little piece here. When I was a preschool teacher at a special needs preschool for over 7 years, I had to assess the children's development. Some skills that I would check for were their ability to initiate play with peers, their willingness to participate in group activities, and their will to compete for access to toys that they wanted. The emotionally healthy children competed for these resources. They did not just sit back and wait until everyone else had their fill. They knew that every toy in their room was fair game. Is that how you all feel when you all go out? If it's let's say your job posts a promotion or some type of promotion or something like that, when you go for the promotion, you be like, well, Sarah's applying, I'm gonna go ahead and let her have that. Well, Marcus is applying for that, I'm gonna go ahead and let him have that. You just sit there and let life pass you by. You let opportunity slip through your fingers. You should compete for these resources like everybody else. You're just as eligible as everybody else is eligible. And if you're not as eligible, you just won't get the job. There's no reason you can't actually try for the job. When it comes to competitions and opportunities that interest you, you should go for it if it is something that you really want. You have just as much right to have it as anyone else. Whether it is a dress on a rack, an item at an auction, a spot on a cheerleading squad, or a promotion on your job. Why should you not have it? Why do you think that others have more of a right to obtain it than you do if it is up for grabs and for anybody? Why do you give up so easily on things that you truly want? Why do you believe this lie that you do not deserve what others feel that they deserve? Well, if you're on the plains, everything is accessible to you. Everything on your ground, on your sea level is accessible to you. Go out for it. Reach for it. Ask her out. Apply for the promotion. Apply for the school. Go try for the Pilates class. Like try for the Pilates class. Do the Pilates class. Try for the team, for the church basketball team. Don't just sit there and just like, well, I'm gonna there. There's only 10 spots on the basketball team. I don't want to take anybody's spot. I'll let them have it. There's only 2 sizes on their dress, and everybody's like their dress. I'll let them have the dress. No, compete. Go out there and apply. That's initiating, and then compete. Say, well, I think I should. If you're running for office, we have election time. In Memphis, run for office. We had like 19 people, I think, in all, and then we went to 17. And for people running for mayor, they all decided I have a right to run. Just like everybody else has the right to run. They took the initiative to knowing they can't all win. No, 18 of them are going to lose, but they took the initiative to say, I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to try to garner resources and a fundraising team and a campaign team. They figured that I am worth the attempt. I'm worth the try. Even if I don't win, I'm worth the try. I want you to have that mindset that I'm worth it, even if I don't get it. Okay. Once you leave the pit, you can see all that is available. You see all the goodies that God has provided for His children to enjoy. There are so many resources out there. Maybe not in the pit city that you live in right now, but definitely elsewhere. Perhaps in the pit, you did fight over or compete for the only half-decent men in that confined area. But now you are out on level ground. You do not have to peek back over the edge of the pit to scope out the filth that you left behind. Do not feel bad about your deliverance or rescue. Be glad that you got out and be grateful that you have been granted access to compete for the abounding goodies. This is something the goodies will not chase you down and force themselves down your throat, especially while means of others are hunting down those same goodies. The only way to have those goodies is with 3 verbs: initiate, participate, and compete. For example, if you are a man who likes a shy woman, you would have to initiate the first conversation, or you would never meet her. Because a shy woman would never initiate or pursue. You know what I'm saying? If you want something, you're going to have to risk. You're going to put some skin in the game. You're going to have to say, I may ask her out. She may tell me no, but if she does, imagine unlimited possibilities. She could be my future wife. We can have a great friendship. We can have kids together. We can travel the world together. Just try. Just see. You're worth the try. You're worth the risk. You're worth the effort. Participate. If you want to be in the choir of the church, participate. You may not sing that well, but you may meet a lot of amazing friends. You want to be on a basketball team, a sports team, a dance team. Try, you all. Yeah, we're not in the pit no more. In the pit, we couldn't try. There was no opportunities in the pit. There was no chances. No. All you did was be in survival mode in the pit. All you cared about was just eating and getting home and working a job and getting a paycheck to pay your bills. That's all you thought about when you were in the pit. But now you're at the pit. Now you have a chance, y'all, to just do everything you want to do. Not everything, but do what you really want to do and ask God, Lord, is this what you want me to do? And go for it, y'all. Do it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be so much fun. So yes, you all. I want you all to please you all. Don't just sit there and act like you're in a pit. Like let's say you're in prison, you're handcuffed and you're in prison, and the bars are closed and it's locked. If they open up the prison doors and they unlock your handcuffs and your fetters and your chains, and they open the door to the prison, don't just sit there. Run out, run, skip, play, fly, swim, everything. When you are free, you need to act like a free person. A bird in a cage, you may know why a cage bird sings, but when that cage is opened up, I need you to fly out. I need you to say, I'm free. I had my story to tell when I was in that pit. I had my experiences in that pit, but I am free. I want to live. Don't just sit there and be free and just live to die. If you're going to be free from the narcissist grasp, free and escape the narcissist pit, I need you to go for your dreams, go for your goals, or you might as well just stay in the pit. If you're not going to try anything, you should have stayed in the pit. So yes, I want to hear you all stories of how you went out there, you dared, you tried. Before the year is out, I want you to try for something you always wanted to do this year. Because you, like me, are free from the narcissist grasp. Thank you guys for watching. Please share and subscribe to my channel. Bye.